Okay, next chart is figure 3.7, where we want to look at a group of numerical variables together, and then we want to look at each and every pair of those selected numerical variables. So here we have scatter plots of all the uh, pairwise uh, predictors. Then across the diagonal we have a plot of the histogram. Then above the diagonal we have the correlation of the variable. So this gives you in a very um, uh, summarized way a comprehensive look at several variables all at the same time. So this is what we want to prepare. Okay, so pairwise scatter plot. Okay, so we're going to use a library, okay, which is ggalley. Okay, so this is a Google, ggplot. This is built on top of ggplot. So this requires ggplot. Okay, so library ggalley. Okay, run that, and then we use gg pairs. Okay, so gg pairs, right? And then give the variables or the data source that you want. So here we're going to use the column numbers. So we start with square bracket. We need to include all the rows. So we just put a comma, and then columns we want to include, and we have to give that as a list. Say column 1, column 3, column 12, and column 13. Yeah. Click that. So here you go. So you have the across the diagonal you have the histograms, and then we have scatter plot below the diagonal and correlations on top. Okay. You can also use the base plot. That will give you the, but you'll see the difference now. Okay, so suppose we use just the base or plot code. Okay, housing DF, it's the same syntax. So comma C 1 comma 3 comma 12 comma 13. So if you use that, okay, so you see it just gives the names across the diagonal, and then the scatter plots are mirror image on the top and in the bottom. It's the same thing repeated twice. Whereas the one that we used with ggalley is much more rich in terms of information.